epilepsy. So just in the process of trying to understand what her experience is like, the insecurity that she feels, where she could pass out at any time.
Okay.
And so I remembered biofeedback from back in the 70s. And the more I looked into it, I discovered that there were these computer-based programs that look just like video games. But what they do is they train your attention and they improve your working memory. Because if you can't pay attention in school, you won't even know what you need to remember. From being in trouble all the time, which means they're angry, so they tend to be violent, to doing well in school, being on the honor roll, or at least at grade level, which is a miracle if you look at the graduation rates for our kids in the public schools.
So is there some kind of like software program that can help them?
It's really neat because for the first part of the game, there isn't even a joystick or a mouse. It's a thing that sits on your arm, about the size of a big cell phone.
Oh, okay.
And it monitors the brain activity, so they actually learn to control this game, which looks like an aquarium, with their mind. That fish below that line, the longer they stay down, the more points they get. And the software is, quote, smart enough to know once they've mastered that level, they add something else.
I guess some of them have the ADD, and they just can't learn like that.
That would be something when we get the grandparents, grandmothers, grandparents raising grandchildren, and there's so many of those children that are at that capacity. They have the works. Get what you went in the room for, but you'll be fine if that's okay. But if you forget how you got in there, then you come see me.
Okay.
You got a problem.
Yeah, I had that problem as well, where I have to go back to the room I was in because there's some sort of clue in there as to why I went there in the first place.
Right. It's something like this. This is something that we need.
Here's the thing about it. It's dirt cheap. For $2,500, including shipping and all that, because there's computers everywhere. We don't need to buy an additional computer for it. For $2,500, you have something that can be used during the daytime when the kids are in school, by seniors, by people who are adults who are just becoming
like me, like us.
And after-school programs on the weekends. It's not a complex thing. It doesn't require a therapist. They sit down in front of the game, they log in with their name, and then they're off and running.
Wow, that sounds great.
Sounds great.